Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, one of the things I sort of alluded to in another report is how quickly things can change right now. And I got to tell you, even on a daily basis, you can see tremendous changes taking place. In particular, I went to a place 4 days ago where I had some of the best fishing I've ever had in my life. Now, granted, we only can legally right now fish for two sport fish, really, which is northern pike, and we can fish for walleyes. We can't legally fish for bass. And yet, any water that northern pike and walleye are in right now, there's going to be bass with them because bass are coming into the same areas. So if you cast any lure out there, you're going to risk hooking a bass. I say risk it in terms of what the law is, that we can't legally catch and release bass. But going back to my original thing, how quickly things change. This is the time of the year when fishing changes dramatically, even on a day-to-day basis, because these groups of fish are in a process that is probably their greatest process of the year, which is coming into shallow water to spawn. And so water temperature plays a key role. The activity where the males are, the males guard the nest, the females may be off it, and so forth. All these factors, all of them change very quickly because the water temperature is changing right now, and water levels are changing. And I think it's very important to realize that when I give you tips here on the fishing report, and I can say, well, the fish are at this number of feet and they're hitting right now on this color. Oh my goodness, that can change. And I want you to realize that every day is a new day, and every day you have to experiment and observe and go about your fishing with the idea that I might have to do this differently today. And boy, have I really seen that personally. I've had a chance this year I've taken the chance, let me put it that way, to spend more time on the water each day at this very quickly changing time of the year. And I've got to observe a lot of things. And one thing that I have seen is how dramatically different things can be one day over the other, even in a day's time on an hourly basis, because these fish are constantly going through quicker changes than they did any time during the winter. So I want you to be aware of all that. Now, as I tell you things that work, I want you to be aware that tomorrow, something different might work. And it's up to us to be adaptive, creative, and to understand that our fishing experience is one of constant flux. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.